Starting off is starting with 9 diamonds on the top, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should look like that. I like to start from the middle because it keeps this middle diamond centered on the head and evens the tension out throughout. The way I start, put these two through, pull a little bit, back through the mesh, making sure you keep that middle diamond open, and pulling through, even it out, back through the mesh hole, up through the plastic, pull down tight. Same thing on the other side, even it out, through the mesh, through the diamond, through the plastic, pull, even it out. Now there's 2 ways to do top string. You can either do it like this, or you can start by going through here, by going through the mesh, pulling down, going back through the top, going back through the mesh. All this does is grab this diamond and hold it tightly. Now when we're tying it off, we want to make sure we keep it nice and flat and pull the mesh to the plastic. So you go once through the side hole, usually the second one, back through the mesh, back through the side hole, pull tight, make a figure 8, pull through the loop. Done. So we start by taking this, wrapping it around our fingers twice, pulling it through. Nice little double knot, make sure it stays tight. I usually like to skip one hole on the plastic. Side holes are all about tension and creating good pocket placement, so we need to tension it down, go through again, back through the plastic, pull it, make sure it's nice and tight to the plastic so we get even tension through the head. Next, there's a couple knots you can do to start off a stick. We can either do a K knot or an anchor knot, as some people like to call it, where we go through the plastic first, up through the mesh hole, then we pull down, go through the outside of the hole, pull down, make sure it's nice and tight. Looks like a bit of a K. Another knot you can do is just a standard pull down. Same thing, we start by going outside the plastic, through the mesh hole, and through the inside of the loop. Pull nice and tight. Standard pull down. The last type of knot is an SI. Alright, SI, you pull the mesh first, so we go through the top of the mesh, through the plastic, back through the bottom of the mesh, making sure we stay inside the string that we used earlier. Pull down, see how it pulls the mesh there. Now we're going to start adding a pocket to our stick. So what we want to do is go up through the diamond, pull through the plastic, pull down, nice and tight. Same thing, going down the rest of the stick until we reach the bottom where we tie it off. It's important to make sure everything's tight. Now once we get to the bottom, we want to make sure we tie off our stick. So we go through here, pull tight, and we just tie that double knot we've been tying the entire time. 1, 2, up through the string, pull tight, done. So bottom string, we're just tying the mesh down, making sure a ball can't fit through here, because obviously it could. Up through the plastic. If I could get it to go in the hole. I like to start with this 9 diamond side. Up through here. Skip 3, down through the middle hole. Pull, back through. Up, back up, down to the outside. Make sure it's even. Pull, same knot. 1, 2, pull. Balance this out by pulling on it and pulling the mesh. Now it's pretty balanced. We have our pocket and our stick.